friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have 5 all new high-end inspired Dollar Tree DIYs to share with you. Like always, these DIYs are going to be really simple to put together and you only need a few items for each one. But before we get started, if you are new here, welcome. My name is Jessica and I would love to have you join us by subscribing down below. Let's jump right into this first DIY. So if you guys have been here before, you know that I love to create these Dollar Tree stands. But when I found this jar, I had an idea for a different type of stand that I thought would be really fun and super versatile. So we're just gonna pick up one of the Dollar Tree chargers. I picked this one here. I just thought it had a really beautiful color and design to it. And then this jar here is from Dollar Tree, and this is going to be the star of the show. This is what's going to make this cake plate super unique. So we're going to go ahead and just pop off the lid. If you want to paint this, you definitely can. I actually like the look of the wood. I thought it was really pretty. And I'm just going to attach it to the bottom of my charger. Using my Stronghold hot glue sticks for this. They are the Gorilla brand ones. I'll leave them linked down below in the video description box. But you can also use a more permanent glue like E6000. So now you see we can just fill this jar with whatever we like and then just attach the lid on. So that is what makes this one so versatile. You can add in anything you like. If you want to just go with a more basic color charger, you can definitely do that and then switch out whatever is inside your jar for the different holidays. There are so many options. I found this bag of sea glass at Dollar Tree and thought it would just be perfect with the charger. The colors just worked really nicely together. But again, you can definitely just switch it out for all of the different seasons. If you do find something that you want to keep in there permanently, you can just secure the lid to the jar with some glue, but I like having the option of being able to change out what is inside. Not going to believe how easy this next DIY is. I think this might be my favorite from this video. So we're gonna get started with these 2 placemats from Dollar Tree. They had these in their summer area where they had all of their summer party supplies, and I just thought that they were gorgeous when I first saw them, so I had to pick up 2 of them. And now to create some really simple art that's only going to take a few minutes, we're going to grab 2 canvases. These ones came in a large pack from Amazon. They were really inexpensive. I will leave that link down below along with some other options. And these canvases here are 16 by 20 inches. And I do feel like they are the perfect size for these gold leaf placemats. Now to attach it to the canvas, all you have to do is just work in small sections and add some hot glue to the back. Just be careful because there are some openings on the leaf. You want to be sure that the glue does not seep through and get your fingers. But just work in small sections and you will be totally fine. So for my first one, I just hot glued it down, and then for my second one, I just rotated the leaf. That way we can get a little bit of movement between the 2. And you can just see here that raised effect that it gives, especially when it's glued nice and flat to that canvas. You just see the gold kind of pop out and it just looks so gorgeous, especially when the light hits it in my living room. I am obsessed with these. I cannot believe that they only took a few minutes to put together. They look like they are just high-end art pieces that you would purchase at a store when really they're just a Dollar Tree DIY. I'm going to leave mine unframed just like this, but Amazon does sell 16 by 20 frames for these types of canvases if you do want to go ahead and frame them as well. This next DIY is only going to cost around $5 to put together. We're going to get started with one of Dollar Tree's cylinder vases and one of their candle holders. Now they do have a few different ones. They've had the same glass one for many years now. I did find this white one though. If you do see these, I definitely suggest picking them up. They are beautiful and perfect for DIYs. We're also going to need some form of glue. I would recommend a strong glue like E6000 for this one. You could use your hot glue gun, but for this type of project, especially when we're dealing with glass, you definitely want to use something with a super strong hold. I'm going to go ahead and just do a combination of the E6000 and my hot glue just to get that permanent hold, but also the short-term hold of the hot glue. Once it's fully dry, we can go ahead and start to decorate it. And the perfect thing for this are these wall art stickers from Dollar Tree. They have a bunch of different ones. I was drawn to this one for the hydrangeas. I love them. They're one of my favorite flowers. I actually have some in my living room right now. And I just thought that this would be perfect to just kind of add right next to them. So you're going to go ahead and get your stickers, pick out whichever ones you like, and then just cut them down to size. They're really easy to work with and very sturdy. So I went with the large hydrangea here. I did just trim the bottom so it was nice and flat. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add this second one to the side. Knew that I was going to add a faux candle to my glass, so I wanted to leave a small area of just glass so you could see the candle and then kind of have the flowers peeking out to the side. There were a lot of different options though for these wall stickers at Dollar Tree, so definitely give it a look. And here is how it turned out when it was finished. I added one of Dollar Tree's faux candles, and I think it looks absolutely perfect paired with these flowers here. I actually have my faux hydrangeas on the other side of this table. I unfortunately did not pair them together, but I do think that it just looks so pretty with some flowers in the background. For this DIY, we're going to use this plastic garden dish. You can find this by the Faux Florals at Dollar Tree, and then a pack of these plastic cups. These are usually in the party supply area. We're also going to need some glue. You can use your E6000 or any permanent glue for this. I'm going to go ahead and just use my Stronghold hot glue. I tested it out and it did seem to hold these pieces together really well, so I think that the hot glue is completely okay, especially if you're using a Stronghold one. I'm starting off by just taking 2 of those cups and gluing them together on the base. I am going to let this hot glue dry for a few minutes, and then I'm actually going to add a little bit of hot glue to one of my cups and attach the dish on top. Now you will see after I let this dry, I do take some hot glue and put it around the seams just to make sure that everything is super secure. You want to take your time with this step just to make sure that you get that hot glue right on the edge and then add it to the center of your dish on the bottom. Added the glue to the seams where the plastic meets. It was basically just to give it that really strong hold, but I also knew that I was going to be adding some texture to my bowl, so I wasn't too worried about seeing a little bit of that glue. I did try to use my hot glue gun just to kind of smooth the glue out though, while I was adding it to the edges. That a few minutes to fully dry, and now I'm going to go in with my favorite white chalk paint. This is the one that I always use. This is a nice fresh jar, and I'm just taking it on a sponge brush and just going around my entire bowl. This is going to give it a base coat for when I spray paint it later, but also it's definitely going to add a lot of texture. So you'll see that I was kind of brushing all over. I will be sure to leave that white chalk paint linked down below. That's the one that I use whenever I'm using white chalk paint in all of my DIYs. Now I'm going to go ahead and just spray paint it with 2 coats of this spray paint here. It's one of my favorite colors ever. And now you have this beautiful bowl that you can add anything you like to. I found these nautical knots at Dollar Tree and I thought that they were perfect to add as just bowl filler or vase filler. They do have a little loop on them. I'm going to go ahead and just trim that off since I just want to use them for decor. And I added 4 to my bowl here, and I just absolutely love how this one turned out. If you already have a decorative bowl at home, I definitely recommend picking up these rope knots at Dollar Tree for $1.25 each. It's a really great price just to grab a few of them to add to any vase you already have. Pleasantly surprised when I found these arched photo frames at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree doesn't always update their photo frame selection, so these were definitely a home run for me. I think they're so beautiful. The black is really great as is, but I just wanted to give it a little bit of a makeover. So I'm going to go ahead and just do 2 coats of my favorite gold spray paint. You guys know I love this one. It just gives the most gorgeous, gorgeous finish. Of course, I'll leave it linked down below. And I do recommend just taking some sandpaper to the plastic frame before painting it, just to help that paint adhere a little bit better. Now that they are painted and dry, I just printed out some watercolor prints that I actually found on Canva. You can add anything to these, and you can of course see that my smaller one here does have some watercolor hydrangeas. I thought it would just be great with the faux ones that I already had in my living room, and I just loved the art. I thought it was really serene looking and just paired really perfectly with that gold. But of course, go ahead and add anything you like to these frames. These would be beautiful for some black and white photos. I just think that there are so many fun options. Here's a look at how I styled mine. I'm probably going to go ahead and move them around. I just wanted to give you a view of both of them, but I'm probably going to leave the small one here and then add the larger one on a book stack by my bookcase. That is everything for today. I really hope that you guys enjoyed these high-end inspired Dollar Tree DIYs. I have to tell you guys, this is probably one of my favorite Dollar Tree high-end videos I have ever done. I really love how each DIY turned out. You have to let me know which one is your favorite. This one here probably has to be mine. I love the gold leaves and it was just so simple to put together, but definitely does not look like a Dollar Tree DIY. And if you are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on the notification bell so you're the first one to find out when I release a new video. Thank you so much for watching.